Shalom, shalom. You highly welcome, my dear brothers and sisters out there. I'm glad that you just clicked to watch this message. Today, I'm going to be talking about, African spirituality and how the forces of darkness are manipulating over beings within the third dimensional paradigm in order to use their energy to control the third dimensional world. You need to be able to understand what is really going on because, like I've been saying, if you understand how African spirituality and the powers of darkness, the powers that be, what I mean by powers of darkness is the power that really is being harnessed out of your ignorance and is used as a weapon against you yourself. So the people who understand how to manipulate over you have to be able to do that. How? Through out of your own ignorance. And when they do it, what happens is that they now use your energy in return in order to do what? To manipulate over you. So you need to be able to understand how the forces of darkness are manipulating over beings in order to suck their energy. So when you hear about black magic, you hear about Kabbalah, you hear about different kind of enchantments that are being used, voodoo and things like that, right? You need to be able to understand what is really going in deep into those particular kind of practices and what is actually at stake when it comes to those kind of what practices. What is it all about? I want you to be able to really understand that as you are coming here, just like I've been saying, you need to understand that you are a star children who was being sent on a mission. So you are just crossing over, you are passing through by experiencing, having an experience in this particular physical avatar. This is things which I've been saying, which you need to be able to understand. So you are having an experience within this particular third dimensional paradigm. And in order for this experience to be able to, for you to be able to record everything, someone provided you with a vehicle. Now, this vehicle is this physical body that you're seeing, which you needed in order to do what? To transport yourself within this particular what? Paradigm. So you are using this physical body in order to do what? Like a vehicle in order to move through this particular paradigm. So you are spending 120 years, 130, 140 years, whatsoever years that you're spending here now. It is nothing compared to the eternity to where you are going to. So literally what you need to be able to understand is that the forces, the powers that be, who are stuck within the third dimensional paradigm, are harnessing the energy of those star children who are coming in here. The only way they can be able to harness this energy is if they can be able to succeed in keeping them blind. And now keeping them blind is to be able to make them not to know the purpose of who they truly are. Now, if you don't know who truly you are, what happened is those third dimensional energies, those third dimensional beings which are within the third dimensional paradigm who were not able to ascend, but they have teamed up within the third dimensional paradigm. What happened is that they would now be able to do what? To suck the energy of you, a higher being who is supposed to get the hell out of this particular paradigm into your next dimension. But because you were being blindfolded by the structures which they have made within the third dimensional paradigm, so what happened is that they now stuck you within the third dimensional realm. So you cannot be able to do what? To go out of what? Of the third dimension. So you are now becoming the energy which they, the third dimensional entities, are now using in order to do what? To run the world within the third dimensional paradigm. And they are trying now in order to go to the next dimension because they have been able to secure more energy within the third dimensional paradigm. So what I want you to be able to understand is that how are they doing these things? Now, like I said, when we go into the scripture, you understand what the Bible said, that what? The love, not the word. Literally, do not be deceived by the things that you see. How do you perceive things? You perceive things through your visual, that is to say, through how you see things, and you record things by the things that you see. So the thoughts that was being given to you is to not be deceived by the things that you see, because those things that you see actually is not actually what it seems to be. Now, literally, what it's saying is that those things that you're seeing is like a distraction which is out there to be able to do what? To take you, to make you derail. Now, how are you going to be derailed from your mission? You know, unless how do you think you're going to be derailed from your mission if not when you are being enticed by something that actually you are not supposed to be enticed on? Now, let's just put it this way. Now, you came into this particular paradigm for a mission, but now instead of focusing your own spiritual mission, someone else's word is being run, because you need to be able to understand that you are all parallel universe running in what? In different in tiny, you're just like a planetary bodies, in this particular planet. Now, in this world, right? So, but instead of you focusing your own mission, you are busy using the fake life of so many people in order to quantify, in order to validate your own life pattern, when your mission on planet Earth is something that is unique on its own. Now, what is the uniqueness about your own mission is while you are here, somebody sent you to know the mission of where you are going to reveal the past of the things which has happened in order for you to be prepared. So, because if you discover the things which has happened, this would propel you to move towards the things which is already in the future. Just like, you are like the children who are from the yesteryears, right? But you are on a mission today. Now, what is that particular mission? The mission on your planet, on this particular world that you are in, is to be able to fulfill something which has already been promised you in the future. You understand it? So, but there is no way you can be able to fulfill those things if you have been distracted by the entities which are within the third dimensional paradigm. And now this is where the point you need to be able to understand. The entities within the third dimensional paradigm, they needed to do or to put a distraction within the third dimensional paradigm in order to do or to deviate people from seeing the future, from even having to tap from the knowledge of the past in order to discover their purpose in the presence, which is now going to help them in the journey for future. You need to be able to understand it. And this is why so many people are being stuck within the third dimensional paradigm. Why? Because somebody is out there creating an illusion which these beings now are now being attracted to. And so by them being attracted to those particular illusion which is being created, those people are called the lost sheep of the house. Now, this lost sheep means that these people have been derailed from the purpose which they were being sent in this particular paradigm. Now, listen and understand what I've been saying. The body, the avatar that you are in, I tell you that nobody has ever said this on planet Earth. But we are here to reveal these things to you, that you are living in a borrowed vehicle which you called body. Are you getting what I'm saying? I say it, listen and listen attentively. This is our signature. This is our energy signature that we are revealing to so many of you, but you cannot see it if you are not a higher being. I say it and I repeat it again, that you are living the body that you are living in, the body that you are in. And like I said, ain't nobody who is going to tell you this who is not from our galactical bloodline. Ain't nobody who is going to reveal this to you unless those people are people who are in the same parallel universe as we are. Now, what am I telling you? I am telling you that the body that you are in, Understand it. The vehicle that you are in, that you are inhabiting, which you call body today, somebody borrowed it to you. Now, what account are you going to give to that individual, to that person that gave it to you? Understand, think twice. Nobody ever told you this thing that I'm telling you. This is our energy signature that I'm revealing to so many of you. This is our energy signature that I'm revealing to so many of you. If you have eyes, you would understand. I said you are living this word. You are in this word. You are present in this word. Understand this. You are present in this word through a vehicle that was being granted to you. Somebody borrowed you this vehicle that you're seeing, which you called your body. And this body, you are going to give an account to the person that borrowed it to you if you misuse it. So what excuse are you going to give to the person that gave it to you? Understand it. This is a vehicle that you are in. Somebody borrowed it to you. Now, the person that borrowed it to you, what account are you going to give to him if you misuse the opportunity which was being given to you to be in this vessel, in this parallel universe? What excuse? Think about this. Now, what do I mean by what excuse? Somebody else might have used this particular body that you're seeing. Somebody else might have used, those crystal beings, those star children, those crystal beings in the galaxy who are also on a journey. One of those might have used the same body that you are in. And that person that have used that body, this body that you are in, made it out back into what? Into another galactic body, into another celestial body, a higher celestial body that is more glorious, that is more precious, that is more honorable. Understand it. That particular individual was in this body that you are in. Now think about this. Think about this. Like I said, I'm revealing our energy signature to so many of you who have eyes, who have ears to hear. Somebody used this avatar that you are in, and that person that used this avatar made it into the celestial body. Now, what excuse are you going to give to the one that borrowed you this avatar if you let these third dimensional entities within the third dimensional paradigm trap you within the third dimensional paradigm? When there were people, there were beings, there were higher ones that were in the same body that you are inhabiting today, and they were able to do what? To make it into what? Into the celestial body. Because what you need to be able to understand is you are just experiencing the terrestrial, the physical body that you are seeing. It is written in the Bible. I'm just revealing the mysteries of our energy signatures to so many of you that have ears to hear. What are you going to say? What are you going to give as an excuse for not making it while in the same body that somebody was in, and that person made it into the celestial? But you are in the same body and you could not make it because of one excuse or the other. Think about this. This is a physical avatar. You are the driver of this physical avatar. But someone that gave you this physical avatar gave it to you with a very high expectation, because this avatar is very, very expensive to acquire. You don't understand nothing of what is happening on planet Earth. this physical avatar that you are seeing, this thing that you call body, this physical avatar is very expensive to get. It is very expensive to be able to give to you for you to just useless it. So somebody prepared you, gave you a body for free. There are so many entities in the spiritual world who are looking for the opportunity that you have to be manifested in this physical, but they could not have this opportunity. Understand what is going on. So, but there are entities who are down here preventing you from seeing the opportunity that you have as what as a higher being inhabited in this physical avatar. The mission that you need to be able to understand is that you are a celestial. You are somebody who is coming from eternity. You are on a journey into your celestial body. So you are having an experience of the physical, the terrestrial body. If you pass this simple test, this simple task is like an examination which has been presented before you. If you pass this simple examination, then you get another celestial body in a glorious form, in the form of a luminary bodies. You would not be walking any longer. I have told you people this same, but you don't understand. You don't understand nothing. I say that when you are in the luminary, when you are in your celestial form, you can come into terrestrial anytime that you want and go, because you know why? You were sent here. You have now had the experience of the terrestrial, and you passed it, and you are now into a celestial body which is higher than the terrestrial. So therefore you have a past ticket. You have a satisfied ticket to be in to be coming into the terrestrial and then getting the hell out. What do you think that the United States militaries and the Russians militaries, where do you think they are getting a lot of knowledge which they have? What do you think those militaries are trying to fight on? What do you think that they are going out of space in order to go and counter? Why do you think they are putting different kind of weapons, teaming up, putting different kind of weapons in the outer space? It's because there are some beings who have been here and now they left into the celestial, and they can come in here and destroy whatsoever they are doing. They miss, they come in and they go when they want. So they are trying to be able to trap some of them, to get hold of them. And no, they can't. Whereas some are coming to teach some certain kind of knowledge, revealing things on your behalf so that you can be able to know how to be able to do what? To get the hell, to remove yourself from the shackles which already has been used in order to trap people down here giving you messages. What I'm saying, my dear brothers and sisters, is that you need to be able to open up your eyes and understand that the world was constructed, the world was made, the third dimensional paradigm was made to trap the body itself. It is trapping the body because the body was being constructed to go against the spirits that inhabit the same body. So literally what you need to be able to understand is that your spirit is in conflict. You are fighting. You are fighting with this particular physical body. Do not be distracted with everything going around you. Only your worst enemy and your biggest fight is what is with this particular avatar. It is the task that was being given to you to do what, to overcome. When you overcome it, then that means the people who we are being put to control this physical avatar will not have power over you, because you have exceeded you have now transcended into the next level of life. Literally, you are going into the celestial body. What I want you to be able to understand is that this vehicle that you are in, you are 1,000,000%, 1,000,000% going to give account of it if you misuse it. But if you do not misuse it, there is no need for accountability. Understand it. If you did not misuse it, there is no need for accountability for this physical avatar. Because why? You have made it. It was an assignment which was being used. So do not be distracted by people trying to be pointing finger at every other individual for nothing. It is, you focus on your mission. Don't you understand what is really going on? Focus on what? On self. Your greatest enemy, your greatest battle that you have is to be able to overcome self. Do not be distracted by everything happening around you. You have a big battle to be won. And when you win that battle, there is no battle again that you cannot win along the line. And this is why you need to be able to do what? To stay focused, my brothers and sisters out there, and understand that you are on a journey. And this journey is the journey of eternity. It's not a journey of just... Do you remember what the Bible said? That which hath been, it is that which is done. And that which is done, it is that which shall be. There is no new thing under the sun, but you don't understand that. I'm making this message for my brothers and sisters out there to open up their eyes and to let them know the power of the gift which was being given to them to be in this physical avatar, which is called body. Do not misuse the opportunity. Do not misuse this opportunity, because there are many souls running in the physical, running in the spiritual realm, waiting to be granted the opportunity to possess this particular body that you have. And those souls, some of them will not make it to be in this physical avatar that you are in. But now you are here, having this experience, listening to my voice. Like I say, I'm sharing our energy signature to humanity, to those that have ears. Our message is not for everybody, but for those who have eyes to see, ears to hear. I pray, may the Most High, whose name is Yahuwah, be the one to elevate my brothers and sisters and open their eyes in truth and in reality. You need to understand what is going on. We've not started. We have not started. You don't understand what that means, right? I pray in the name of Yahushua. Shalom, my brothers and sisters out there. Shalom.